Hey everybody, welcome to the Glimpse channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell.
Hello everyone, my name is Zainab. Welcome to the World Changer Glimpse series presented by the 2021-2022 Project Brave Glimpse Kids. Each month, they will discuss and present an individual who thinks and loves with their heart and speaks and acts with bravery and courage.
Hi friends, welcome back to the Project Brave World Changer series.
Our world changer for the month of February was a child who was a victim of unspeakable violence.
He became an inspiration to the world because he was unafraid to speak out against what was wrong and stand up for what was right.
His name was Iqbal Masih. He was born in 1982 in a small village in Pakistan.
His family was poor and his father left the family. When his brother was getting married, his family had to borrow $12 from the rich owner of a carpet factory to help pay for the wedding.
Like most families in the area, they could not pay back this money, so at the young age of 4 years old, Iqbal became a bonded worker. He was forced to work at the carpet factory until his family could pay off their debt.
But this became impossible. The factory owner only paid Iqbal 20 cents per day.
The factory owner would also add the cost of food and tools to the debt, and soon they owed him more than $200.
Iqbal was treated very badly. He had to work 6 days a week, 14 hours each day. He was given little food and no rest.
He wasn't alone. There were many other children shackled to a carpet looms in case they tried to escape.
Living in the dark, these children rarely saw the sun. They started work when it was still dark and worked in the dark rooms with only a tiny window.
Iqbal was punished many times for talking while working or making a mistake while weaving carpet fibers. He was beaten, isolated in a dark room, even hung upside down.
He worked at factories like this for 6 years. Iqbal was brave. He was determined to leave that horrible place alive so that he can once again play outside, flying his kite high in the sky.
Without his masters knowing, Iqbal would weave a kite design into the carpets he made. This gave him hope of one day being free.
When Iqbal was 10, the Supreme Court of Pakistan declared that child labor was illegal. Upon learning this, Iqbal escaped and joined the Bonded Liberation Front of Pakistan. This was a group that fought for the freedom of bonded child slaves.
Before we continue, we'd like to talk about child labor.
Child labor is when a child is either too young to work or are involved in hazardous workplace activities that may negatively affect their physical, mental, social, or educational development.
It is estimated that around the world there are more than 150 million children working in these conditions.
Around 13% of children aged 5 to 14 in poor developing countries are involved in child labor. How does this happen? Why is it allowed to happen? What are the causes of child labor?
Like so many other social issues in the world, the main cause of child labor is poverty.
No jobs for adults, little food and water, and the need to survive often led to families to make desperate decisions, such as sending their young children to work in cruel conditions.
Iqbal wanted to bring awareness to this nightmare of a problem.
At 10 years old, he finally went to school and became an activist speaking against child slavery.
Many people agreed with him. They protested by not buying carpets made in these factories.
They say that people should not think of carpets as stylish fashion, but as something made from blood of children.
As a result, many of the factories were shut down and thousands of children like Iqbal were free again.
People connected to the carpet industry hated Iqbal and threatened him and his family.
Iqbal became the face of this movement against child labor. His story reached around the world.
In 1994, he won an award from the Reebok Human Rights Foundation. He was honored as a champion of the fight in Pakistan against modern-day forms of slavery, which affects millions of children worldwide.
Iqbal wanted to become a lawyer when he grew up. He wanted to continue his fight to ensure every girl and boy has the opportunity to develop physically and mentally to her or his full potential.
A university in Boston offered him a free university education when he was old enough.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Iqbal's full potential. In 1995, while riding his bike with his cousin in their village, Iqbal was shot and killed.
Gone too soon? He was only 12 years old.
Iqbal madly spoke and acted with bravery and courage against this injustice in the world. He was fearless in the face of danger. That is why he was been chosen as our changer for the month of February.
Well, Glimpse Nation, that brings us to the end of this World Changer Glimpse. The Project Brave Glimpse kids will continue to follow the lead of Mrs. Morgan's kindergarten class when exploring other world changers who think and love with their hearts and speak and act with bravery and courage. Bye! See you next month.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And remember, you can change the world one brave day at a time.
There's joy, there's wonder everywhere when you see the world from the eyes of a child, the eyes of a child.
This has been a Glimpse production. Thank you for watching.